You know, when you vote, do you really hand over your power, your sovereignty, to Parliament? Or is Parliament merely borrowing it? I had an interesting debate with Grok, following a rather puerile debate with a user on X. He decided to bring Grok into that discussion, which then responded with centuries of propaganda, spitting out the contradictory dictionary definitions of what sovereignty is. So later on I went back, and after pushing directly with Grok separately and applying logic to the discussion, it eventually began to respond intellectually. You see, a nation is sovereign if it is an independent country with a government that has full authority over its own destination and territory, free from the control of any other state. So why, therefore, aren't people free at birth as individuals? And why are they therefore not considered sovereign? And just to be clear, I'm not talking about sovereign citizens or free man of the land stuff. I'm talking about the right of freedom. I'm referring, of course, to constitutional law. So after some back and forth, it consented I was technically correct. We are. Which I later double-checked using similar logic on ChatGPT. And this video is pretty much a summary of that discussion. I want to show you why, historically and philosophically, Parliament is not sovereign. We are. It only holds that authority because we give it temporarily and conditionally. An understanding that changes absolutely everything about how we think about government, our rights and our freedoms. The original English constitutional principle in the classical English constitutional tradition. Sovereignty has never belonged to Parliament, or indeed the Crown. It has always rested with the people. Documents like Magna Carta, the Bill of Rights of 1689, and the writings of very early common law jurists like Holt, Coke and Blackstone all make the same point. Authority flows from the people, not the institutions. Rights exist prior to government. Parliament is meant to protect them, not redefine them. That's the original principle, the foundation of the English liberty, our constitution. Parliament is a trustee, not sovereign. Think of Parliament as a trustee, a fiduciary of the people's authority. It's delegated, temporary, conditional and irrevocable. Its job is to act on our behalf, to protect our rights, not to act as if it owns them and owns us. Locke argued this clearly during the Glorious Revolution. When a government attempts to destroy property or freedom, it places itself in a state of war with the people. And in that moment, power returns to its rightful owner, we, the people. But somewhere along the way, the narrative shifted. In the 19th century, A.V. Dicey popularised the idea that Parliament can make or unmake any law whatsoever. And suddenly Parliament was treated as supreme, above common law, above our rights, instead of being an agent of the people. But that's not how it was meant to be. And later on, Dicey came to reverse that decision. But somewhere along the way, the people became subjects and Parliament became sovereign. But that is a modern reinterpretation, not the original constitution. You see, if the people are truly sovereign, it changes absolutely everything. Government legitimacy depends on our own ongoing consent, and it does. Rights cannot be lawfully overridden, and they can't. Elections grant temporary authority, not a permanent ownership. And crucially, the people retain the ultimate authority to withdraw that consent at any time. As Locke put it, when legislators destroy the property or freedom of the people, they enter into a state of war with those they are meant to serve. And then the power returns to the people, we the people. Very important. So what's the reality today? Modern UK. Modern UK law treats Parliament as supreme. Rights can be eroded. Elections are structurally biased. Laws are enforced through coercion rather than genuine consent. If Parliament's authority is borrowed from us, well, what happens when it stops representing us and respecting the people's sovereignty? And that's the fundamental tension at the heart of our constitutional crisis. And that's where we are today. The truth is simple. We are sovereign. Parliament is our agent. It is a trustee, not the owner of our rights. And understanding this is the first step toward reclaiming accountability, liberty, and genuine representation. Think about it. If the power always belonged to you, how would society look differently? Anyway, if you found this perspective eye-opening, hit the like and subscribe. There's a lot more on sovereignty, law and liberty coming up. Sovereignty is not something you vote for once and forget. It is something you hold every day through your rights, through your choices and your vigilance. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.